Alright, this is Google Play. Install and open Bandlab. Choose virtual instruments for this tutorial. If you press play, it'll show you how it sounds like a sample of it. Blown bottle, FM keys, natty. Let's go with grand piano. Here you press play and it goes over that brown area on top of between 1 and 2. FX shows you the effects you can choose. If you click there somewhere in between those arrows, red arrows, you can drag the loop section. If it's highlighted, then it's enabled, so you have to press somewhere on that brown area, and if you press play and play, you can practice the loop, so it goes back again to the first bar, and it goes and goes on and then goes to the beginning again. Yeah, so just practice first without recording anything. Just play, and when you feel comfortable, then you can start recording it. So you see that I've dragged it to the number 5 because that's where the 4th bar ends and the 5th one begins. So where number 1 is, you see it goes all the way to where number 2 starts. That's where the first bar begins. For this loop, I'd like to have 4 bars, just because you can choose whatever length you like, although I like to go with 4. This is a new melody. I'm actually just playing it like off my head. I'm happy with it. So this is what we recorded. We can go and correct our notes here. If we press somewhere where there's no note and hold it, we get this square with dots around it. You can choose all keys together if you do that, and you can drag them or do all kind of things. Here we just want to drag them. I'm really happy with this melody. So there we see we got a lot of notes that aren't quite right. Oh no, now I still have all selected, so you have to press somewhere where there's no note, so it deselects the other notes. I'm looking for a note that doesn't sound right here. I could hear it in the beginning. That was it. We removed it. So if you press where there's a note just once, it deletes that note and you can create a new one. It doesn't sound right. So now we're missing a note. That's because we have to select all of them and drag it to the beginning. The first note should be down there, not up there. We already deleted that note that was playing. So now it sounds better, but this, I still have all selected, so deselect. And let's change that one. And let's see, that's where I like it. That sounds good. And that's also off. So if you press and hold, you can just drag it wherever you like it. It'll change the length of the note and correct it with this auto snap magnet that is on to the top right corner. You can see a magnet. If it's highlighted, that means it's enabled, so it'll automatically snap it to the closest right position, so to say. And this sounds good. There, we're a little bit off here. I can hear it, so let's correct these notes as well. I remember the pattern from the notes before. It looked like this. So let's do this one as well. Oh, yeah, just like so. And this one as well. There it snaps right. This one too, and that one too. Let's play. That sounds really good. Now it's all correct. I could see one note up there, it wasn't in the right spot, but let's leave it for now. If we go out of the playing mode, we can see it from like the project view. It looks much better to get an overview when you have a lot of instruments. Now let's add another one. We had the grand piano first. Let's go with this one, bright piano. The first time you'll have to download the pack, so if you have lack of mobile data, do that when you have the Wi-Fi. Now I'm just playing, trying to match the first grand piano melody that we made. This sounds so good. Alright, so you practice and practice, and when you feel comfortable with the loop, with the instrument that you are playing inside the loop, then you can press the record button. That's why it's so good with the loop. You can practice very convenient. So this is what we recorded. This was perfect. Some notes are off a little bit. It still sounds good and human. It sounds more natural when they're just a little bit off. But just for this video's sake and for my perfectionism, let's do it like all correctly. But let's add another instrument. I'm not so keen about it. Let's see here. Let's go with this flute or trumpet. Let's give it a more like close, deep feeling. Just practice until you feel like it blends in with the other melodies that you've created, until you have your full beat. I've created many beats before and watched many tutorials myself, so that's why it's easy for me to create new beats. As I said before, this beat is just something I'm doing right now while I'm recording this video. I swear, I've never played this melody before. Oh, this sounds good. I like it. I like it. And Bandlab is such a good software. It's free. You can upload your... Alright, let's record this one when the loop starts playing. Now it's playing by itself. You see I'm not pressing anywhere, but it shows where I earlier pressed. It highlights it in blue. You see, that looks good. Now let's correct our notes. You see, one is a little bit off. Let's see, let's remove that. No, let's go back. That was good. The one earlier, I believe. Oh, I believe it just needs to go. Let's listen where it should be. Where it should be. It starts too early, right? That's not the right spot. It like surprises you. I believe it was right there. Yeah, it like has a little bit of a hold before it starts. Shouldn't be like too surprising. Should be like relaxed, just like the other one. It's good when you have a lot of instruments and you can be here like checking like the project view overview of all the instruments you've recorded, and with one instrument you can't capture all the tones and highs and lows that you like to have. So that's why you use many instruments and it sounds amazing. And you also need drums, of course. So now let's choose some drums. 808s. Let's go with this one. Boom bap. This is all what you have. I believe that's your kick. Looks like a kick. And if you press down there, left, bottom left, you can edit the drums, the volume. I like to have a stronger hit on my kick. That sounds good. Now I'm just playing something. I won't record this. This is like the first lesson in school when you have music. You learn something like that. Now let's do a beat. First, I will just record whatever and correct it from there. It's good to have more than less. So let's just like go with every bar start. Let's have a kick there or something. Just exploring. It's a nice clap. I like it. Sounds like a good hi-hat and a snare, and you've got everything here. Let's create a nice loop with this drum loop, so to say. We already have our instruments, our melodies. Let's get the drums ready. Now it's playing by itself, you see. I'm not hitting anything. Now I'm hitting that. Alright, that was it for this tutorial. In the next video we will continue with this beat that we've made, or that we're currently making. We've come far already, so if you enjoyed watching this video, consider liking and subscribing to Chi Media, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when the next upload will be available. Until then, wish you the best, have a good time, and see ya.